Hello, Learning Coaches. Welcome back to Utah Virtual Academy and Learning Coach University for the 2020-2021 school year. In this video, we are going to be covering the changes and updates for the year. So we will talk about the changes to Neuro, our new classroom platform, the week of welcome, beginning of year testing, the Learning Coach Preparedness Questionnaire, and then we will discuss changes in elementary and middle school. We do have a few changes that do not apply to the high school, so once you reach this point, you will be done with this video. You don't have to listen to the rest unless you also have a middle school or elementary student. This year, all of our classes are going to be held in Neuro. We will no longer be using Blackboard Collaborate, and we may use Zoom for some one-on-one meetings and a few other things, but the actual live instruction will be held in Neuro. This is for a couple of reasons, one of them being that we still want the capabilities that Zoom has for videos to be on, but we want the safety that we've had in Blackboard for our students. And we want some of the features for writing on whiteboard and interaction in the classroom that Blackboard was able to offer. So we will be making that transition. If your student is nervous about it, wants to practice and feel comfortable with the tools before school starts, we'll have some practice classrooms available on the 17th and 18th, the Monday and Tuesday before school starts. So your student can check their Class Connect schedule for those and just pop in and try those out. We are expecting students to have their cameras on, but we are not requiring smart spaces this year. So if you have a smart space and that works well for your family or your student, please continue to use that. If not, plan on having a blank background, a blank wall or a sheet or something behind your student so that we are not seeing into your house and there's not anything distracting going on. We do not have to download this program. So that's one of the nice things about Neuro. You just have to sign into a student account and click on the Class Connect schedule link, and it will open up without downloading any kind of program. So you should be able to use this on a tablet or on a smartphone or a Chromebook if your students are sharing a computer or you're ever away from your computer for any reason. This gives more accessibility. This year we are doing something a little bit different for the first couple days of school. You can find the week of welcome schedule on our website. If you go to the main page at utahvirtualacademy.org, you'll find these schedules there. And there are a few reasons why we're doing this. One of them is that K-12 does not make the student schedule accessible until the first day of school. So in the past, you've had to sign in at 8 a.m., see what you have, and not really be able to plan for it. So this way your student can know what to expect for the first 3 days. They'll be able to meet their teachers and get updates and training on new things, and then they'll have the opportunity to do beginning of year testing. So you can check these schedules out on our website. They've also been emailed out. And if you have questions about them, your homeroom teacher or mentor will be able to help you. Beginning of year testing. We are going to be doing that during the first week of school. All of our students, kindergarten through 12th grade, are going to use the program that our high schoolers used last year. So this is NWEA. We won't be doing iReady for middle school and elementary school this year. These are live and proctored, so they have to be in a session, and the teachers will proctor. You can't help your students with these, and these tests are just to help us get an idea of where your students are at. So please let them know that they don't need to know all of this information. There will be questions that they don't know, and it will continue to get harder until it finds what they don't know. So please help them understand that as they prepare to take these tests. For high school, these will be during the first 3 days of school. For K-8, they have the option of signing up to do it before school if that is easier for your family. So please watch for communication about that. It should be coming out in the next day or two. And if you're interested in that, sign up. They will have the option to do it during those first 3 days of school as well. On Learning Coach University, below where you found the link to this video, you'll see a Learning Coach Preparedness Questionnaire. This is just a tool for you to use to do a little bit of planning and discussing with your student what they are interested in for their goals. So it's nothing that you have to turn in. This is just a planning tool to ask a few questions, think about a few things, and become prepared. And that planning tool will just kind of help you think about all of the responsibilities as the learning coach. Those responsibilities are the same. Your biggest responsibility is to make sure that your students have all of the tools and supports that they need to succeed. So make sure that they're attending classes, they're able to turn in assignments, you're checking in with them on progress and grades regularly, you're helping them communicate or making sure that you're following up on communication from our school. The rest of this video is going to cover changes for the elementary school and middle school. So if you only have a high school student this year, you are welcome to be done with this video. For middle school and elementary school, we are no longer going to be using iReady. We are going to use a program called LCU that we piloted a little bit last year for reading. And this depends on what your student needs. So it is based on the need of your specific student, how much time they will spend. But an average of 30 to 60 minutes a week in this program is what to expect. And then we will be using Imagine Math for math instead of iReady. And this is an average of 2 to 3 lessons a week. And you'll be getting more information from your teachers on this, but we just wanted to let you know that those changes are happening. Last year, we used iReady to do some beginning, middle, and end of year testing. We will be using NWEA and USA Test Prep for those instead. For elementary school, there are a few other changes. Last year, some of you had a mentor in the elementary school. This year, we are changing back to the homeroom model, but it will be a little bit different. So middle school will still have a mentor, but K through 5 will have a homeroom teacher, and this teacher is going to be the teacher for all of their subjects. They will teach math and science and English. And the reason for this is we've seen a need for the teacher to have a more comprehensive understanding of what the students' strengths and difficulties are to be able to better help them. We are going to have all of our live classes in the morning. So classes will generally start at 8:30. But it may be a little bit different for your student. And then we will have a little bit less whole group instruction this year. We'll still have whole group instruction, but they'll be a little bit shorter, and then there will be more opportunity for small group or one-on-one instruction based on need. But all live classes will be done by 11:30, including those small groups. So that's the latest your student will be in school, and that will be Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, there's no live instruction, so this will be used to complete elective courses, catch up on lessons, and things like that. And then if you are interested in the async track, which is what we've used in the past, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently this year. It's going to be a flex track. So please just talk to your homeroom teacher or your mentor for the middle school when they're assigned, and they'll be able to talk to you about those expectations and how to get that set up. Also, if there's an elective that you do not see for your student, let's say you are interested in getting music added or a language class, please reach out to your homeroom teacher or mentor when those are assigned. Finally, I just want to tell you thank you so much for doing this training, for being supportive, and for getting caught up on what will be a little bit different this year. We're so grateful for all that you do. We cannot do this without you. You're such an essential part of UTVA, and we are grateful for you.